June 19th, 2010 here in Cayce, South Carolina. Today we're doing maintenance cleanup. Here's a drainage area that has got some debris from water from the last few days' rain and actually from the last several weeks that we're going to clean up. We got a small crew again, but go with us on this little excursion to clean up Cayce. All right, thanks. June 19th, Saturday, Cayce, South Carolina, here at the corner of 7th and K Avenue. A few weeks ago we were here and made some cleanups, and we've had this drain's still in good shape. Across the road you see we've got debris built up, and the area over here, notice that's where we filled in the dirt several weeks ago with Angela Hoyle and the Avenues Association, and it's in good shape. You see grass growing. But look at this area here. We've got build up. We're going to take that out today and bag this up and take it to the landfill. Got a little debris left, sediment building up from the path of the water flow that you see down this way. And Kay Hutchinson's here and Julie. And we'll get this cleaned up, and this is our first stop of several, and then that's all we're going to do today, just this light maintenance cleanup. We got that one cleaned up. That was corner of 7th and K. And driving down to the next area, here at 8th Street. Okay. Let's see, there's a little debris there. How's that look? Anything to do?
No.
Okay. Do you think that? Not.
No.
Okay. And grades, we'll focus on those grades.
People are keeping their trash off the street. That's good. They received their flyer last week.
Looks like we got a little bit here. See right here? We got some there, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Corner of 9th and K. Got a little debris built up. Not a lot. Okay, here's the debris here. We got 9th and K. You see the debris around the edges here on this side. Okay. Not a lot there, but on this side we've got some. Actually, on this over here, you see, hey, this one's almost totally stopped up. That one's totally stopped up. We'll get that cleaned out. Okay, we're just up the street from 9th and K, and Julie and Kay just cleaned out this area. But Kay noticed, this is here in front of 927. But Kay knows this area, which we cleaned out a few weeks ago, is fairly clean. We've got a little debris here, you'll notice, and the pathway is cleaner than it was. But notice over here, from what, and Kay and Julie are standing there, but Kay pointed something out about the weeds. We could take a weed eater and get this down, but it just comes back. Kay, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, and also if you take the weed eater, it's gonna, all the debris is still gonna be down in the creek, and it's hard to get out. You can't rake it out real easy. But what we need to find out is if there's something that we can put on it to control the weeds, and what would be safe. Something that would be safe for the environment. Right.
Okay. Here's the weed situation, which really slows down the water flow, and there are rocks and things here to help on erosion, but we do have this weed problem that needs to be dealt with. Another option would be to have some sort of insects or something that would eat this as food source, right? Perhaps that would be an option. But we need to know the answers to those questions. And hey, I see tadpoles here. So, looks like we have a good ecosystem. Unlike the Gulf of Mexico. but we have it here in Cayce, South Carolina. So if you're going to vacation in Florida, just stop on here at Cayce. You don't have to go down to the beach. All right. June 19th, Saturday, corner of 9th and M. Take a look at this water debris, this water buildup here. See this? And take a look at, before we clean it out, we have sediment here that at some point we need to get this removed. But take a look at the debris here at this drainage area. And you can see that's fairly clean uphill, but we have several big rains late in the last few days, and it's built up around here. So we're going to remove this as a maintenance issue. We've had this before, but we're periodically now coming through this area to do maintenance. Just up the street on M, 9th and M, and you'll see, look at the path of the water flow here, and you'll see grass clippings that are done correctly here, just off the flow of path of water, just out of the flow, and it's a perfect location. Problem, look, come on this side of the street, and you'll see the opposite situation. See the clippings right here in front of the drain area, so when the water comes through the path, it'll go right into the drain. Okay, that's something we need to get corrected. Corner of State and Naples, we've got an area here that needs to be a little maintenance cleanup. We'll get that. Saturday, June 19th, we just finished breakfast and brunches. I'm headed toward the landfill. Well, we did a little cleanup today on the avenues, maintenance cleanup. As it's getting hotter, we still do some trash pickup, but today we had several large drains this week. We focused on getting the drains, moving some pine straw and leaves and sticks and things that would clog them up. One at the corner of 9th Avenue and Cayce was totally blocked. It appeared that some of the residents upstream had put some debris, even some soil, in the path of the water, and had washed down into the drainage area. And over a period of several rains this past week, it totally clogged up and actually had grass began to grow in it. So, and part of the Avenues Association group, they're distributing cards that show residents what to do, not to do, in terms of putting material in the path of water. And you can already see evidence that that's helping. Residents are starting to take matters into their own hands. Talked to David Shaw and his wife as we were doing some of this today. David related some stories to me where he was helping the neighborhood, helped one of the neighbors remove some debris from the roof, some elderly folks, and had cleaned up down on the lower part of his street some debris from the drains. So being conscious of this within our Avenues group, and as a discussion occurs out in the community, the people are becoming more aware. Also, I'd like to thank Jessica Cross with her article on the Columbia Star for on the front page article about our cleanup efforts, helping residents to be aware of what's occurring. And I'd like to thank Bill West at the Lexington County Chronicle for all the efforts he's done in terms of making people aware of our cleanup and our lawnmower tune-up and all the things he's doing for our community here in Cayce and the Midlands and actually the entire state of South Carolina. This does have a ripple effect from one community to the other, and working together does make us all stronger than each individual members by themselves. So certainly we're starting to have a positive impact, as is evidenced by the improvement in water flow and the lawnmower pickup, the lawnmower tune-up, I should say, from a few weeks ago, which was on the 5th of June. Doug Haskins did, started getting a lot of positive feedback. I will tell you that my lawnmower has never run better than it is now, even when it was new, after taking his suggestions on his tips regarding balancing the blade of a lawnmower. I'm wondering now, I haven't checked it yet, but I'm wondering if some of these blades aren't out of balance when you first buy them. So like some car tires are like that. I suspect that may be the case.